think I'll probably do Blade Hidden, I think is what I'm feeling right now. So let's give that a try. Nice, nice. Love to see Bide. Duck and Weave, not bad. Open Up's pretty solid in the early game. We'll definitely be playing this probably for both of our elite fights on the first floor. A lot of huge block cards here. Enough in the Tower Shield. Given that we have these two, I don't know if we really want the enough. You know, you put one purple stone on a Swift card, and something like enough is not very good anymore. Yeah, right, all the block cards. I think since we're going to be slotting in all of these, I think the enough can just get rolled here. A little bit more offense would be nice, so let's give that a try. Riposte. Not really what I was hoping for, but there it is, I guess. We'll have to pick up our desired offense here from our mastery pick. And we have an open up, so Slick Strike looking pretty good. I've been taking Slick Strike more and more often, I feel, as a mastery pick. Hey, what's up, Corrosis? Yeah, you ask for a little, you get a little. Sometimes that's how it is, man. It's like with the genie, right? You gotta be very specific about how you phrase what you want, or else they'll flip the script on you. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Slick Strike. This is gonna be really nice, I think. And let's get cleansing, noticing we do have spiders, and we have to fight 3 Vault Guardians, since I've rearranged my modifiers. Okie doke. Ooh, Leading Edge. And Agility, 2 of my favorites. Splatter, always amazing. We got some really good stuff here, really, really good stuff. How much of that can we actually grab? Quite a lot, probably, if we do something like this. The card pack looks like it might be out of reach, though, huh? I don't want to give up the elite for the card pack if I can help it. And we're never going to get all 3 of those if we're coming from this direction. So, like, we could go along the bottom and pass on the lighted up, which this is, like, fine to miss. If we were coming from the bottom, that would mean we'd miss this upgrade, and the main Gosh. Deep Cut's probably not gonna be very useful. We don't really have all that much bleed application here. In fact, I'm a little concerned about the splatter being live. Open Up is mostly gonna have to cut it for that. Of course, this is gonna be less good in the multi-target fights, but be very strong versus single targets, so at the least the elites shouldn't be too bad. I think this is going to be our tentative path. We'll see what we can do. Alright, deck edit. Take out one of those for one of these. Take out one of those for one of these. 2 more while we're at it for these 2. Open Up. Probably just replace a slash. And is it even worth playing Riposte? I guess we'll throw it in there. Such an underwhelming card, man. This is one of the cards that just does not really... I don't know how to put this exactly. It does a lot better on the lower difficulties than it does on the higher difficulties. There's very little, like, synergies and interactions that this card has that matter all that much. It's just, you know, it's a little bit of block and it's a little bit of attack. It's not really a significant amount of either. And it's not really usually going to have a spot in your deck late game. But at least for the time being, it's probably okay. Is there any block card that interacts with combo? Well, obviously Dueling Buckler is the biggest example. Notably, Slick Strike as well is sometimes able to give you a lot of block with combo. You can always just put a yellow stone on any sort of Swift card, and then it kind of becomes like a block card. So yeah, there's a few. There's a few. Most of them are really strong, actually. To be honest, I haven't really ever put much thought into whether or not that's specifically just because block scaling off of combo is strong, or if those cards just happen to be good. But it's interesting to think about. Another one that's 9 block and swift with some cloud ability. Yeah, what's that one called? Actually, I think that one's on the map right now. Hemolysis, I believe is the name. I don't use that card very often. Yeah, there it is. Hemolysis. Block, apply weak. And then, yeah, I think you're even talking to... Is it Bloodthirst or something? I don't know. I don't use that one a ton either. Normally, I'm more interested in finding swift damage cards than I am swift block cards. Anyway, let's take care of these fools here. So we would like to kill this guy instantly, so we can just go like open up and get him with the hidden blade. Sure, we'll hold the riposte. Yeah, there's so many cards. It's hard to keep them all straight in your head. And now we'll just go quickness, slick strike to take you out. Cool, done so. Corrosis in the middle of a congeal-focused deck. It's a struggle even with 0 attacks to find enough block. What difficulty level are you playing on? It can definitely get challenging on the higher difficulties. I like to do black stones in my congeal usually, because then you kind of have like one turn where you lose the card to set up the debuff, but then you have a sort of free turn after that. Impossible 10. Yeah, without a black stone, it can be a little bit tough to get enough. The part of the idea with congeal is just that, you know, it's a 0 cost expel card if you want it to be. You're almost certainly going to have at least some sort of excess block, so in the worst case scenario, congeal is usually still decent. But then, if you have the right stuff and you can build your whole deck around it, it gets really interesting and fun. 1 congeal with a blackstone and an unupgraded congeal. So you got 3 copies of congeal on the first deck cycle and 2 every one after that. Very interesting, man. Let me know if you win or lose that run, because I always love me a good congeal run. Favorite card in the game. Juggle definitely going to be better than a slash here, I think. Gonna be getting a yellow stone for our first one, not bad. Let's go ahead and open you up. I guess we'll just hold the duck and weave for block next turn. Or we could just hold the riposte and believe that we'll draw a parry or a quickness, and then we have excess energy. Okay, so we'll hit you with just literally anything. Half decent chance it's our spell. We want to kill a mushroom in 1 hit. So that gets us there. And then I guess we can just go like this. And that should do it. Everyone pleased with the louder mic though? Good stuff, yeah? I think I am going to actually tick the game's volume down a little bit more. See how that looks. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Leading Edge is gonna be excellent. Always love to pick this up in the early game. The opener condition gets to be a bit awkward later on. Often you end up drawing a pretty decent amount of cards in the middle of your turn on hidden with blue stones on swift cards, juggles, stuff like that. So refreshing to actually hear me. Dude, you would not believe how much time I've spent trying to fix this. It was so frustrating, but yeah, I hope that it's much better for you guys now. Everyone can stop having to crank their volume all the way up and then getting jump scared by ads or whatever else. So we don't have any upgrades yet, but there's going to be a whole bunch of them coming. I think we're going to end up putting this Yellowstone in a quickness. So I don't mind just preemptively doing that now, because we're going to upgrade this. Okay. Let's just get some damage on you, huh? Purge everything down. I mean, I guess open up is still decent here. This is definitely the best way to handle you. We could actually go after the evasive one, which seems not bad. Yeah, why not? Put the bleed on you. 13 block, we want bide, so we'll just maximize our draw. Okay. Yeah, good enough. 8 plus 5. I guess we don't really want the juggle anymore. And I would rather not have quite that much damage next turn, so there we go. How's everybody been enjoying the 1.0 release? Hope y'all are having some fun times with all the new relics. So many cool ones that have been added, man. I've been enjoying it a lot. Okay, we'll get that quickness upgrade we said we wanted. Thief's Code, huh? That's kind of appealing. Got a greenstone coming up if we decide we don't want to upgrade it. No other buffs currently lined up, right? Or anything rig-worthy. No, not really. Otherwise, From Shadow, always pretty decent, but we got pretty good block already, with the first stone being yellow even. So, I kind of want to take the Thief's Code. Makes me wish that I could have the Spring Forward as well, but hey, maybe we'll get this for free at a Lost and Found. Thief's Code me. So good, but so difficult for my small brain, says Duroom. Hey man, don't be so hard on yourself. This game is hard for big brain people too. You know, if you watch some of the sponsored streams that were going on release week, you'll see people who it's literally their job to play card games, tackling this and getting their butt kicked. It's a hard game. Okay, do we just go ahead and upgrade the other quickness like I often do? I could upgrade the leading edge. This would give us a lot of extra damage for the elites that are coming up. I kind of want that. Of course, the quickness can give us a lot of extra damage too. And this is almost certainly going to stay in the deck. Leading edge may or may not. So I'll do quickness. Croesus says, I didn't see the game before 1.0, but I'm loving it so far. Well, hey, man. Glad to hear it. Definitely feels like a complete package by this point. Okay. Minus one more slash for a leading edge? Honestly, probably, yeah. Ah, one-man army, what's up? Yeah, I was talking with some of the guys in the Discord after that, and yeah, they were like, oops, that's not intended. So yes, unfortunately, that hilarious stone sling interaction is no more. It's probably for the best though. That was pretty broken. Apparently Allomancy used to work with Torch of Triumph as well, which sounds super funny. Where if you played the Allomancy as the last card to trigger Torch of Triumph, it would deal 10 damage to everyone, and you could get up to 30 Void Coins from that, so... Never got to see that happen, but it sure does sound funny. Yeah, but that's been patched, so rip. At least I got one good run out of it. And hey, glad you can learn some stuff from the streams, Daroom. That's the goal. Now, do we actually want to put the Thief's Code in for this elite? I'm thinking this is mostly going to be a card for later, although if we get something like the Boots of Quickness, then that would be really, really good to just have a free extra card each turn, more or less. Given that it's not even rigged, I do think I'll wait on it for now, though. Well, hey, what do you know? It's the Stone Sling. Stone Sling pretty good with 2 upgraded quicknesses. Not bad. Card Spikes, probably not really. That's 1 bleed every turn if we have the Thief's Code. And otherwise, it's just Juggle right now. I don't think we're really picking anything up that gives us card draw either. Yeah, nothing at all, so probably not that one. Toolcase not bad. Getting extra rage. The thing about Stone Sling is that it does not work particularly well with the Swift cards, because you're only playing the card once. You only get 1 Stone Sling trigger off of that. So, I don't know. I think I'm actually going to take the Toolcase here. I think we could definitely use, in particular, the Rage from holding an ability. Like I suspect we'll be doing this very turn. See an opportunity for some big damage here if we can draw a Quickness, so let's give that a try. Okay. Did not find one. I guess we'll just use the spell in that case. I would like to get the damage going pretty quickly here. And we'll hold the Slick Strike for next turn, because if we hold it, we'll gain 7 block. Then we can just purge anything. In fact, we could hold 2 cards. Right, like we can do this, and you'll actually get both benefits for holding an ability and an attack. So we'd have 50% rage and 7 block, and then we just purge this for, or play it rather, 7 plus 5. I guess let's do that, huh? We took this thing, we might as well put it to use. And the dream is that we'll find the carrying case to go with it. Double cased up. Okay, we also did get the Quickness. So now we don't even need to play the parry. 48 damage, not bad. At this point, this is really awkward, man. Really awkward. I guess we'll hold... I want to hold the Quickness, for sure. I don't really want to hold the parry, so I guess I just won't. We've wasted so much energy. Okay, and of course he's not attacking on the turn. We actually draw the underhanded. Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, this is literally just 6 damage per. That's pretty pathetic. So I think what we're going to do in that case is we want to block with the Bide. So if we go down to 0 combo, we can just hold the Bide for next turn for Rage, because we're going to have the leading edge. I think that's going to be the play. So we'll go ahead and spend the Quickness here. Get him with the underhanded tactics, and I'm just going to take 3 damage here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We didn't draw it, man. We didn't draw it. Unfortunate. But we're still doing alright. We can get up to full combo. We can put bleed on him. And I think we're just gonna win next turn. Certainly if we draw the Slick Strike back, that'll be instant death. Okay. So here we can just leading edge him. Hidden blades are dealing 15 apiece, not bad, and then this will finish him off. Cool, clean fight there. We took 3, not bad at all. I will take that. I will happily take that. We got a purple stone. Purple stone I'm wanting to put on one of my swift attacks. Notably, though, I am also getting this lighted up, so like if that makes its way into the deck, we don't really need the purple stone on a swift card. In that case, it could just go on a quickness. Redstone quickness is normally what you like to see, but not only is that a ways out, we're getting a splatter. And redstone splatter plus is, simply put, outrageous. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Purple stone on the other quickness. Okay, so I want to open up on the Cinderhound here so that I can have him die without having to attack him, and therefore not getting reflected damage. But we then are going to want to synchronize killing one of the other guys at the same time as him. So should probably just be the pup, since he's about half as healthy. So we'll open up on you, and we'll use the Slick Strike on you. We don't want to actually kill him, we want to set him up to die next turn when the Cinderhound dies to bleed. One Army says, do you prefer quickness or a lick the knife? So they're pretty interesting to compare against each other. Neither one is particularly great without an upgrade. Notably, of course, lick the knife can give you 2 combo for 1 card. Pre-upgrade, but quickness can't. Meanwhile, the upgrade on the quickness makes it actually like a pretty reasonable source of block, and since it rebounds, you can get like a lot of rage, or in this case, I've got a purple stone, so I can get some overcharge. It has this sort of like additional functionality, whereas Lick the Knife is pure combo gain no matter what. The biggest upside of Lick the Knife, meanwhile, is that once you've upgraded it, you can spend 2 to get your 2 combo, which is usually what you want from these cards in the first few turns. You only want the 2 combo to go from 1 up to 3. And then after it rebounds, you purge it, so you're basically spending 1 energy to get 2 combo out of an upgraded Lick the Knife, assuming you can clot it, whereas you're always having to spend 2 energy with quickness to get the 2 combo. So you just have to make sure that the extra benefit you're getting from it, in this case like overcharge and block, is worth 1 energy to you. And as long as that's the case, quickness usually ends up being more powerful. But Lick the Knife, certainly not a bad card either. They're both quite powerful in their own rights. I think we just full purge here. Right, yeah, upgraded Lick the Knife costs 2, so you play it for 2 on something that you can clot, then it rebounds, and then you purge it. So effectively it's only cost you 1 energy at that point, right? 1 energy and 3 bleed. Okay, so we just need to deal 10 damage there. What do you know? Is it even worth playing any of this stuff? I mean, I guess. We might as well get some overcharge, right? There, we dealt a tiny bit of damage. The synchronized kill worked out nice and easy. And at this point, I think we can just get you with... Oh, wait, whoops. There goes my opener. Not that it really matters. Sure, we'll hold this for some rage. Why not? There we go. Okay, so first upgrade point that is not just going to go onto a quickness. I'm tempted to upgrade the Slick Strike, although we do know that we are getting the Splatter, and that might replace the Slick Strike. If nothing else, though, it's decent to have a second option, and this will help out versus the other elite we have to fight before we get the Splatter, in all likelihood. So I'll go ahead and go for it. It's quite a lot of extra damage. Here, I think we're pretty safe to greed it up. We do have a potion shop coming. Open up some options, yeah. Okay, the main gouge will be a nice pickup here as well, to add on to our huge pile of block cards. You guys again. Definitely gonna use the spell here, I'm thinking. And I don't want this. So these are 9 damage apiece right now, 18 bleed. Yeah, we're just gonna go all in on you and get the kill. Don't think we really need to hold this bide either. Still have 2 combo here from the spell. Get the freebie kill, because he dies now after eating the mushroom. So easy just having to deal with this one mushroom only. Yeah, dude, open up. Open up is quite nice early on. I'm sure we're going to cut it eventually, which is a small concern, because, I mean, this is not going to be all that great later on, but we do need to have Clot in order to use our Slick Strike and our Splatter. We don't really have anything else that's good, though, for bleed application. Like, we're getting 1,000 cuts. That's really not any better. That's a problem for future us, though. I'm sure we'll come up with something, right? Hey, Bentley Beaver! What's up, man? Glad you could catch a live run, and thanks for the kind words about the YouTube videos. I certainly hope that everybody who watches can learn a little bit of something. Tower Shield's a really, really good upgrade. That might just be the way to go. Pretty unlikely I cut that. Yeah, let's go for the Tower Shield. I feel fine in terms of offensive power by now for this elite. So, let's roll on in, right? I do want main gouge. Do I keep cutting slashes? I don't want to go too low. We still only have the one, like, actually good combo spender. So I'll take out a parry. We're not particularly good against this guy, are we? Do I go for the spell here on the Slick Strike? I think I do. Have to waste a little bit of energy. Definitely gonna hold the Duck and Weave with 16 coming next turn and a daze. Okay. I probably would have dumped the underhanded. I guess at this point we'll dump a slash. Too many of those already. He is attacking, so I guess we'll go ahead and use the underhanded. Might take a small hit on this turn if we get bad luck. Nope, okay, we're fine. We are more than fine, jeez. How much block actually is this if I... 4, 5, 6... Yeah, geez. I don't even need to play the bide. I can save the bide for next turn. Do that for some overcharge. And on 2 out of 6, the ideal number with 1 overcharge. Just remember that that little trick doesn't work if you're playing Tempest, because she naturally has 1 higher energy by default. And we can even juggle away the days here. That's pretty handy. Play that, purge that. Okay, so we don't really want to spend our combo with the leading edge coming up. We would like to have full combo for that. And to that end, I guess we don't really need to open him up either. I could just hold it for Rage. You know, I think I will. It's probably better than drawing 1 extra card. Juggle your cares away, as Bo Burnham used to say. Is that one of his older things? I did not see much Bo Burnham stuff from when he was younger. I did enjoy his Netflix special, though. That was really cool. Okay, so here... Need to be very careful if we actually want all of the damage. I guess we go purge, purge, hit. And these right now are dealing 25, and this is going to be dealing... Yeah, okay, so we want to do it this way. There we go. Deep cut's probably not happening. I really don't see us coming together with that much bleed, so we'll probably just be ignoring this. Maybe we'll find a class trainer or something to give him to. Could upgrade the Thief's Code here. It's not so bad. Rig it up. Could use a little bit of extra consistency. Let's go for that. And we can just keep our greenstone for something later. Plenty of stuff we might want to rig. Lots of good buffs on hidden. What do we cut? I guess I can cut one more slash. Okay, so Exploding Bottle. We remember that the spiders are showing up versus the Void. And they give us the Blessing of Stealth, which is one of the best ones, usually. So I am pretty encouraged to just buy this. The only potion we have right now is a health potion. This makes spiders a breeze a lot of the time. Otherwise, having a draw potion guaranteed for the Void is nice, so... I don't really want to buy both. That is a lot of money. I think I'm just going to take the Exploding Bottle and let it be. There's other good potions to have versus the Void too, you know. Energy, Rage, stuff like that. There's no real replacement for an Exploding Bottle versus the spiders, and we only get to skip one Vault Guardian, so... Good to have as many options as we can. Alright, I put the, Yes, okay, I did put the Thief's Code in. Okay, sure. Let's go for it. Get the opener down, throw out the spell. Damage, 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 damage. Pretty good opening turn there. We got the open up as well. I guess we'll be blocking with Duck and Weave, so we don't need you. Or actually, we can block with Riposte Quickness instead. That's probably better, huh? Yeah, that's probably better. And we'll hold the Quickness, right? Yeah, we'll hold the Quickness here. Guarantees full combo next turn. It's a decent amount of block. It gives us free Rage. The Rebound comes back online. Oh, Main Gouge too, not bad. Definitely don't need both of these slashes. Always playing Main Gouge. So we can play this for 5 block, which means that to full block here, we either have to juggle into something or play this Quickness for 3, which would mean playing it now. So I think that's fine. Just do that. Don't really need the juggle. No combo spender coming up, so we can just dump it on the slash here, and I think I will. Fight's almost over. He's not attacking. The underhanded tactics, man. This card never lines up, I swear. It's like, oh, the enemy's not attacking. Time to slide myself right on top of the deck. Get out of here, underhanded tactics. I see we have 14 to deal with next turn. That's a convenient number, huh? So we'll purge you. Go ahead and get the block going. A little bit more overcharge. Why not? Good stuff. Keep the burning down. And does Slick Strike get us there? Indeed it does. That 50% rage, dude. The carrying case has actually been putting in, or excuse me, the tool case has been putting in quite a bit of work. Powerful early game elite relic. I see a cutting fan. Wish I was spamming more hidden blades. Same for the assassin's arsenal. I would love to be spamming out more hidden blades, but these are the only blade generators that we have. And there's no more coming up. I'm starting to feel like a card draft at the Well of Stars would be a wise investment, or at the very least a card pack. There are some holes in our game plan I'm looking to fill. Nothing really to do about it for now, though. I could toss in a Light It Up instead of a Slash. I suppose I will. Deals 3 extra damage, gives us some overcharge. Basically just an upgrade. Okay. So, as is, Cutting Fan is probably better than Assassin's Arsenal. This one's going to be much more difficult to properly time. It's a lot easier to set up a Cutting Fan on a turn when we have lots of combo. Obsidian Crown, I think, is just going to be a no. We have a couple expensive abilities. I guess technically the Open Up as well. Although we did say this is probably not going to last too long. But I think I just want the Cutting Fan. So many strong synergies that we can tie together with this. So we're going to hope that we put that together. Skeletal Mage, Thief's Coat will be really good against him. Boosting the draw consistency so that you don't randomly take 1 or 2 damage and trigger his ability. Pretty important. We can actually underhanded tactics him for once, so that's pretty cool. He does cleanse debuffs, so we don't want to go like all in on a big underhanded tactics. Definitely gonna throw this down. I think I'll use 1 quickness here. Do it like this. So he's got 3 stacks, and then we'll hold this for next turn. Yeah, notably as well, the Cutting Fan is good to... If we see that we're about to trigger it, we can hold an ability with the tool case. Pretty nice. Alright, well, we've drawn the leading edge on the Confusion turn. Less than optimal. I guess we'll be blocking by purging these 2... And we want to purge this for delay block. I would like to hold the leading edge. I would also like to play the Light It Up. I'll need more combo gain. You know, I think we should get rid of the Tower Shield, honestly, at this rate. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Tower Shield. And then we can play a Quickness. Throw out the Light It Up. And then next turn, if we draw this, these 2, these guys give us more block. It's all pretty good, and we'll get 7 block from holding the leading edge, so yeah, this looks good. Okay, cool. So at this point, it looks like we'll just be playing the Bide. So we have to be opening with the leading edge. Well, I mean, I guess double quickness is kind of better, right? I'm trying to think if there's some way we can keep this to regain combo after we play the Slick Strike. Okay, yeah, let's Bide. Okay, he's just dead. Cool. I was thinking that might be the case. Splatter will be an excellent addition to the deck. No real changes to make here. Okay, Forged Soldier is a bit annoying. Leading Edge is kind of bad against him. Do I just go for a Slick Strike here? I could riposte Slick Strike. I think I will. It's pretty decent. 22 damage. The Cutting Fan is just about ready to go. Okay, Light It Up. suppose we don't need the open up since we've already gone past the Slick Strike. Try and juggle here. Okay, we got Bide. That's enormous. So we don't need the parries anymore in that case. This gets us all the combo we need. Crack the shield. And now, so we have leading edge coming up, but I feel fine spending the combo anyway because both of the quicknesses are also in there. So how about... which of these do I want to do? The huge amount of overcharge is really nice. I think that's what we're going to go for here. And if I hold this at 7 block... there's a lot of block in here, though. Okay, we're not going to hold it. It would basically cost me 2 energy to get that 7 block, which I don't think is worth it. Okay, so... Cutting Fan is going to go off. Bentley says, when playing this combo here, what mech is it that sometimes raises my combo to 4 max? Happens sometimes, but I don't know why. That is your starting relic. Starting from turn 4, your max combo is increased by 1. If you used to play this game back before the big hidden rebalance, then yeah, that's a totally new effect. I mean, the Sneak Artist changed completely. Basically, I really liked the oversized knife, I think is the name of that relic, which had that effect. And so I said, hey, why don't we just put that on the starting relic so that you have a sort of natural built-in scaling. There it is. Okay, so we don't really need the overcharge here. We can just quickness for block. We do want the blades, obviously. So we have to crack the shield with this. Cutting Fan ready to go. We get a lot of block there. Main Gosh will give us the rest of the block that we need. And these are 12 apiece. Which is quite strong. I think we can just purge all the way down here. Yeah, there's so many like little things that it's easy to miss. Small bonuses on the starting relics like Daughter can resocket Void Stones. Hidden gets extra combo. I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and just get rid of the open up there. The underhanded tactics here seems reasonable. We'll hold the tower shield just in case everything goes wrong. And if everything goes right, it'll just be free rage. Nice. Ending with the fan pretty close to activating. Although we just have regular fights here, so it's not like we really need to be too concerned. We're doing quite well so far. Splatter replaces another slash. Our combo gain's looking good with the 2 upgraded quicknesses and the bide. Plus our spell, so don't really need slashes. Okay, there are some hits that would really be an issue for us here when he steals our cards. Open up, notably, as our only source of bleed would make the Splatter and Slick Strike a lot worse. See if we can juggle into one of those cards here. Oh, there it is. Open up. Happy to see that. Now we just want him... Okay, yeah, we just want him not to hit the Splatter or the Slick Strike itself. Go for the overcharge here. So we're at full combo. This will be generating 6 block 4 times. So that's all the block we need, more or less. So I can purge this quickness, and I will. Yeah, in fact, holding this for next turn gives us the rest of the block. 7 from the tool case. This is the most use I've ever gotten out of a tool case so far. Very pleased with this as a pickup we got. Ooh. Splatter and leading edge 2. How about that? Tell you what, I sure would like a source of vulnerable in this deck that isn't underhanded tactics. So the Slick Strike is 44, the Splatter is 52. But we do need the block, right? Unless we want to play Tower Shield. I guess we can just do this and play the Tower Shield. It's fine, right? Next turn, we'll use the spell, and Slick Strike basically just kills him. The damage that's coming in from the Eroding Sanity also just kind of doesn't matter if you hold an attack. Goodbye to you. Go ahead and get the extra combo, and you're done. Hey, Potion of Stealth. Notably, we're not going to use this versus the Void if we take the Blessing of Stealth from the spiders. But then that just means that the Potion of Stealth is essentially free to use against one of the Vault Guardians. So really, really good. Great pickup. Never upset at a Stealth Potion. Splatter's got to be the upgrade here. Very significant upgrade on this, getting 2 extra damage per tick and -1 to the clot value. Huge. Especially if we end up getting this redstone to slide into that. I mean, hopefully we will. I don't think we'll die before then. Big, big damage. The Blackstone, I'm probably just going to save until next floor. If nothing else, we can upgrade the agility and stick it on there. Make our big turns even bigger. Really nice with the cutting fan. But there's also a decent chance we'll just see something crazy on the next floor that we'd rather put the Blackstone in. Maybe we open a card pack like I said we might want to do in the Well of Stars. Thief's Code, great for dealing with the infections. How much combo do I want to gain here? Do need to be a little bit worried about the block. I think this is a situation where we just use the spell. Let's go after one that is not buffing itself here. I don't think we're going to do a sync kill. And we'll hold this quickness. It's quite a bit of block. Yellowstone quickness, man. I sure do love it. So we've got Rage this turn. If we could set up the Cutting Fan, which it certainly looks like we can, then we are in business. We don't need both of these. This one deals more damage if we're not clotting, which we're not, so ditch the Splatter. Get you with the leading edge. Here comes the quickness. Rest of the block for Purge. And this is dealing... Wow! Man, that's a lot. So we'll be getting 2 respawns almost no matter what here, I think, so we'll just go ahead and... Actually, wait, this doesn't kill, does it? Oh my god. Well, that was ridiculous. We're pretty strong right now, man. Just need to secure our scaling into the late game. That's the concern right now. Do I put the 1,000 cuts in for the boss? It might actually matter, having an extra source of bleed. Blackside 921, what's going on? Says, hey there, just wanted to let you know I really enjoy your stream. Started playing the game recently, watched some of your VODs, and your explanations are really helpful, so thanks a lot. Hey man, that's awesome. I always love hearing that people are learning from my videos, because that is really what it's all about here. It's so hard to find max difficulty content for this game, so very glad to hear that you guys are enjoying it. And welcome to the chat, man. Good to have you here. I'm strongly considering this 1,000 cuts. What's up, Divine Shield? Thanks for the compliment, man. Always happy to see you here. In fact, ooh, check this out. Let's see. Can I do... How do I do this? Okay. I should probably wait and do that later. Off stream. Because I don't know how to do this right now. Yeah, okay. Never mind, we'll get back to that. Yeah, I think I should go ahead and put the 1,000 cuts in. The more I think about it, the more it seems correct. So, what do I cut? The last slash? The stupid riposte? I really don't like this card. I have like a personal grudge against this card. If I do that, I could also throw in the hemolysis for some weak instead of one of these parries, maybe. Okay, let's cut slash for 1,000 cuts. Let's cut parry for hemolysis. And let's run with that, I think. Okay, no pigs. That was easily our worst matchup, courtesy of like the cutting fan, I think. This guy, it's basically just a single target damage race. We might have to pick these guys off depending on the opening draws. Not an amazing opening draw to start here. I guess it's fine to just go with the Thief's Code, Quickness, Slick Strike here. That's a pretty good amount of damage. We'll hold this for a lot of block, and it's okay if we take a few hits here. We do get that nice 75% heal. I will say, man, that's definitely something I've decided to think is kind of just, like, correct, is playing with low stacks of, Festering Scars? Which one is it? The one that makes you heal less. Yeah, Festering Scars. I used to go all the way down to maximum Festering Scars, so I'd heal for only 25% of the missing HP. I think this is much better. But that is quite a bit of damage coming our way. Quite a bit indeed. Are we going to be able to do leading edge stuff here? Maybe. He's not bleeding for the splatter. Ugh, okay. So currently, if we just play the quickness twice, that's 8 plus 2 plus 3, so 13 block there, which means that we need an extra 15, which would be if we played both parries and the riposte. We're never going to be able to afford that. We're always taking a hit here. I think the answer is to ditch the riposte and at least rely on these for the purge block. So we'll leading edge you, and yeah, we're just going to purge these down. We're just going for max damage here. That is what we are doing. Max damage is the name of the game. 56, even without the clot. That's going to have to do it. Next turn is kind of an off turn because the skeleton minions should be buffing their frenzy. Skeleton King. Okay, he's buffing 2. That is pretty good, actually. Bide to gain back combo seems like the play, which means we need another 15 block if we want a full block. So that's almost duck and weave plus parry. Jeez, man. This is getting complicated. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna bide. Instead, we're gonna go Tower Shield. Purge down here. Light it up basically refunds itself, but then we can't open up. I would like to open up so that when we inevitably redraw into Splatter or Slick Strike, it's live. It's on 9. Questioning if I should use the spell right now. Thinking I shouldn't. Because we know this turn, 4 out of the 5 cards are these. This is not much damage. If nothing else, we can at least apply Vuln, probably, with the underhanded tactics, which we can. Oh my god. These draws, holy cow. Okay, ditch the 1,000 cuts. Clearly we don't need that. Definitely use the spell now. Definitely use Main Gouge. Slick Strike is going to deal a lot. The Cutting Fan is going to go off, and we're going to hold the leading edge, I think, right? Well, actually, I guess we should just play it at this point to not spend combo before we get Cutting Fan. And there we go. Whew, okay, okay. So we took 11, I think, there, which is really not that bad. 8 health missing coming into the next floor. We got the From Dust, potentially, to heal up. And there's the booster pack I said we wanted. We also have the Cheese Knife. That could be decent. It helps out with the Cutting Fan, although we're moving less and less away from spending combo often. Bentley says optimum stone placement makes this game really interesting. Often end up with ridiculous overcharge, putting overcharged stones on Swift cards. Sometimes feels like a waste, being brave to hold a stone until floor 2, still working it out. Yeah, exactly how you use your stones and when you use your stones is definitely a challenging thing to figure out. That much is for sure. There's so many ways you can use them, so many interesting strategies. I definitely like that aspect of this game a lot too, really fun. I think we should just go ahead and take the booster pack here. I did specifically call this out, so I'm going to stick to that. We need a few more cards here, just to round out our game plan. What do we have here? Well, that's a Smoke Bomb. I also see Surefoot, very, very good, if we can get an upgrade on it. Evaluate is not amazing. Bloodlust is not really what we wanted. We already have Overcharge. That being said, Arcane Overload is not that great either, and it's an uncommon, so I think we'll roll this. Ooh, Bulwark. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I mean, we've got the... where is it? The Slick Strike. This is a block card that triggers it. The Bide we're going to play sometimes when we don't even need block. That could be strong. Obviously the Surefoot is good with it as well. Interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. Okay. Proceeding to floor 2. Before we get into this, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break. You guys can check out my new Be Right Back screen we made. Ooh, wow, look at that. So fancy. Alright guys, give me just 1 minute. Alright, we're back. $10 to anybody who can tell me what this is a picture of. Okay. Let's take a peek at the floor rewards. There is some stuff here. Okay. Sleight of hand, huh? Now, unfortunately, this is something that rewards Hidden Blade spam, but does not necessarily facilitate it, and that's kind of what we're looking to do. This does somewhat facilitate it. Swift Hand is just generally a very good card. For the Throat, actually a pretty good option here, I think. I would probably rather have this than the 1,000 Cuts that's currently in my deck. And the Open Up, even. Yeah, these are the big winners here. The Sleight of Hand and the Something Extra are both kind of falling into the same camp right now. They're maybes. We've got good old Queenstone. So that could be very powerful if we, say, upgrade our Smoke Bomb. Getting this and putting a Queenstone in it. So we're getting 4 hidden blades every turn. That's really, really good. The Bulwark might come in. Maybe. We do get a decent amount of block from the Quicknesses, which aren't block cards, and sometimes from the tool case, and the Purge effect on the parry. So we might actually whiff on this more often than we'd like. So I'm not totally sold on the Bulwark yet. Surefoot, this card it really just needs an upgrade to do stuff. It's pretty weak without the upgrade. With the upgrade, it's amazing, but for now it's going to hang out outside of the deck. Smoke Bomb, I think, is worth it, though. I think we want to play Smoke Bomb in place of the Riposte. We're not going to put the Greenstone in it or anything if we're thinking about Queenstone. You know, let's actually consider that a bit more. Let's really map out the path here, huh? This is an unfortunate layout, because I want to get to this Elite. The Queen looking good, though, because we can't get the Elite and the Soul Collector unless we do, like, this kind of path here, which... Yeah, lots to consider here. Lots to consider. In terms of upgrade points, we really want the one on the Surefoot. We probably want one on the Smoke Bomb. And I don't think there's anything else that we're, like, desperately in need of if we said we're not going to play Bulwark. I guess Agility is a good one, too, right? So we probably just want to grab this and this. Get those 2 upgrades pretty quick. We don't really care about these cards. Then... This is very awkward. Could go to the Lost and Found. I guess the Dagger Whirl is just not happening. This would be the path? Very awkward. Very weird. Not really going to the edges at all. But I think this gets us most of what we want, and we can choose Queenstone versus Soul Collector. It's a real shame about that Dagger Whirl with the upgrade. It's a good card. Especially because if we do Smoke Bomb thing, we're going to end up with extra cards in hand for the Dagger Whirl. But an Elite has got to be better. There's too many great hits off of this. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. I think this is going to be it. In which case, we can decide where the Blackstone goes now. Unless there was something in this treasure chest that we decided we wanted to put it on. It doesn't go on any of these cards that we're picking up, right? Probably not, no. Which means that it can just go on Agility for big spam turns, but not until it's upgraded. I have no idea what we're doing with this Greenstone. Not a clue. Maybe nothing. Maybe we don't do Queenstone stuff and we put the Greenstone on Smoke Bomb, spend our souls here instead. A little bit unsure. Okay, it's our Chaos. I think we're just going to hold the Tower Shield and play that next turn. And in the meanwhile, get the 1,000 cuts on him. Our Clots are ready to go. So this gives us all the block we need and some extra rage. This should be a pretty quick one, I think. His health is relatively low as the first fight of the floor. 40 next turn, man. Jeez. Weaken's kind of decent. Smoke Bomb. I don't know if Smoke Bomb's happening. I don't think it's happening. Stack up our quickness. Play the main Gauche. And this might just be a take 1 damage situation. No, I should just weaken him. I really should. Drop it down to 35 next turn. We still have the Tower Shield for block. Okay, and we have leading edge 2. Block should be accounted for here, so I will ditch the duck and weave. And then we'll go leading edge for the blades. Purge this. These are dealing 20 apiece now, not bad. This will be giving us 6 block 4 times. I think we're gonna hold it though. Right? Oh no, he's just dead. Okay. A little bit squishier than I was expecting. What bead do we want? None in particular. These are all triggering about as often as one another. I'm just gonna go with the yellow one. And now I actually have to decide if I want to put the upgrade on the Surefoot right away or if I'd rather do agility. I mean, we are going to be picking up the For the Throat, which will want us to have more combo gain. So let's just do agility first. It also lets us put the Black Stone in play now, which is more value. As for what to cut, I don't want to cut open upper 1,000 cuts until I have the For the Throat. I think I can just take out the underhanded, honestly, actually. Haven't played that one in a bit anyway. Take 5 damage from stepping on an empty tile. Okay. Well, this is interesting. The agility being 0 cost immediately is a small problem versus the Berserker. We're not going to be able to kill him. Because this is 44, gaining 2 extra triggers of it only increases the damage by 22. So, yeah, wouldn't kill. Would not kill. In which case, are we just dumping the agility? I mean, if I use the spell, it would be the 10th card, the 11th card. It would be 1 off of the Cutting Fan. That is frustrating. Dang. I suppose I could hold both of these. It's honestly not such a bad idea. We're decently likely to draw the block we need. This is 7 block represented here. The bleed cards, both are technically blockers as well with Slick Strike. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna hold 2 cards here. Courtesy of Carrying Case, we get to make these wacky plays. Okay, we got 1,000 cuts. I don't think I need Smoke Bomb, honestly. At the rate this is going, we're too fast for Smoke Bomb. Starting to feel like Queen Stone might be less and less likely. Okay. So in that case, we'll get the 1,000 cuts up on you. Boost up our combo. This is now dealing 102. And it should give us all the block we need as well. In that case, we can juggle, ditch that, and doesn't really matter what else here. Put some damage on you. Dump an enormous amount of damage on you. The fan is ready to go. We can even hold the quickness for lots of block next turn, getting the combo back up for the fan. Seems good, seems good. That's the power of the Blackstone agility. Shooting up to 5 combo there. Very handy. Okay, Bide, huh? We actually don't need Bide. It is just not necessary. We have the Rage. I think I will play main Gauche here just to trigger Cutting Fan. Gets us the kill there. We want to go after this guy next. You know, in fact, we'll just do this, because the Hidden Blade deals exactly 20. It's too convenient. Okay, great fight. Great fight. Berserker obviously can be a bit of an issue against Hidden Blade focused decks, but we took care of it no problem. Leading Edge first, of course, and then just dump whatever. Alright, got our For the Throat. We'll get a free card in the chest as well. Interesting options. Sanguine Shell is normally really good, but I don't think we're actually stacking up enough bleed for it to matter. We really only care about bleed insofar as it allows us to use clock cards, so probably no to you. What that does, on the other hand, say is that Lacerations could be a bit better, making sure that the passive decay of bleed is not all that punishing, and it would be a use for our green stone. That would mean that on turn 1 we're playing Thief's Code and Lacerations. I mean, I'm not sold on it, but at the very least I think it's more likely to see play than either of these cards, so I will take it. As for the upgrade, though, I think that's probably going to go on Surefoot. Right? It's either Surefoot or Smoke Bomb, but we haven't been playing the Smoke Bomb at all yet. It's kind of speculative. Kind of. I mean, it would definitely be good if we could get it in play. The issue is just that we're drawing it a bit late, and by that point, we've usually ended up dealing enough damage that we don't need it. Of course, we don't want to greenstone it because we said we were considering Queenstone. And that is a really strong way to, like, boost ourselves up for the late game, right? 4 Hidden Blades every single turn. Really, really good with Rage. It's gonna make the Cutting Fan go crazy, right? That's 1/3 of our Cutting Fan every turn for free. Some very tough decisions to be made here. The thing about the Surefoot is that without a good stone to put in it, it's a lot less appealing. And this red stone is probably better suited in our splatter. So I think that means that I can put the point into Smoke Bomb. So I will. Yeah. Decisions are getting tricky. Let's continue for now. I don't think I want to change anything here. Notably, if we do end up doing the Smoke Bomb Queenstone thing, I would almost certainly play the something extra at that point rather than the For the Throat here. Because that would be a pretty steady source of bleed. In fact, you know what? I'm starting to think that that's the way to go. I'm starting to think that the something extra is actually what we really need here. In which case, let's go ahead and cut. I mean, I guess 1,000 cuts, really, right? Open up is just more bleed, usually. Get For the Throat in there. Because we don't really care about, oh no, if we For the Throat first, then the open up is less bleed. Like, it doesn't matter, right? The target's either bleeding or they're not bleeding. And if they're bleeding, we're happy. So just having 2 good options to apply the bleed is enough. Bentley the Blackstone is in our agility. Makes for really nice turns with the Cutting Fan. And if you've got Toolcase Rage as well. Very cool. Alright, here we go. Veiled Watchers, these guys aren't so bad. Leading Edge is kind of not actually very useful here. We finally got an early Smoke Bomb. We'll throw that down for sure. And honestly, why not just hold the Leading Edge, huh? Get 7 free block plus the 5 we already have. Means we're most of the way there to blocking. We're going to have a Cutting Fan turn if we choose to play the Leading Edge, almost certainly. Ooh, and agility. Okay, yeah, this is big. So I don't really need the open up in this case. We'll purge this for our block. We have to use the opener first. She's gonna replace a card. Do I care? Kind of. All of my combo gain is in there, but that means that no matter what she takes, I'll still have some. So, no, you know what? I don't care. Actually, never mind. I changed my mind. The juggle is our only way of dealing with the Banes. And if she gets rid of that, the 2 Banes in there are gonna suck. So, never mind. We will go after you. Leading Edge first. Definitely want to use the spell. Double agility. We'll have 4 combo now. Cutting Fan is going to go off. So these are hitting for 15, which is decent. Annoyingly, it does mean we kind of have to waste one on her here to get the kill, but it's worth it. The Slick Strike is dealing 55, which is not quite enough, but that is... it doesn't really make a difference. We're still going to get the same number of respawns, and she'll be wasting her next turn. So to that end, I almost want to just put the... put some bleed on one of them. Yeah, let's just put the bleed on you, and we'll hold the Slick Strike. 7 block next turn, and then it'll give us the rest of the block from Clot. That'll be the plan. And we even drew Bide, although I don't think we actually need it at this point. And actually, I guess we can just let you die to bleed at this point. You need 1 extra damage, so that's like a Hidden Blade here. In which case, this is getting funky. Okay. Let's get the Bide up. Purge you down. Make sure you die. I guess we'll go after you now. And then we can Slick Strike and get back some energy like this. Spinach says, can't you Slick Strike and for the throat if left at 5 HP, 6 bleed kills it? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that would work. This fight, honestly, is pretty easy, so I usually don't need to sweat too much about killing them. If I remember correctly, these guys have the lowest kill rate out of all the Floor 2 fights. They might be getting a little bit buffed in coming patches. Unsure. Here I think we just play Bide pretty much for combo. Well, we don't want to waste combo before Cutting Fan here, so do it like that. Throw the bleed on you. And we're chilling. Hey, it's not just me, all right? Everybody on the balance team seems to think that they could use a little bit of love. We just haven't really figured out exactly what needs to happen. Don't worry, I'll try to negotiate another nerf on the Goat Boys if these guys get tuned up, maybe, huh? That can that can be the exchange we make. Divine Shield instantly nerf them. Nerf the Goat Boys. Okay. Oh, okay, here's how it works. I figured it out. Check this out, Divine Shield. As of a little while ago, we unlocked this. Go ahead and type something in the chat. Oh, hey, the Boots of Quickness. That's good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. This is... We got some... We got some things to consider for this elite. The splattered saw blade kind of helps. Fistful of Salt is interesting. Yeah, there we go. We unlocked VIP badges. Pretty nifty, huh? Boots of Quickness with the Thief's Code is cool. If we can get down our energy efficiently. Yeah, dude, you're in here like literally all the time, so there you go. Enjoy your shiny badge. I think I have like 10 of those right now or something. I don't remember exactly. Whew. What do we take? This is a tough choice. It should probably just be the boots, really. Boots and Thieves' Coat is so good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the boots. And sometimes even on turn 1 we get the juggle, so we can toss the sidestep. That's pretty cool. Man, we're doing nothing this turn. I guess we can get some bleed up. I guess that'll be the plan. This right now is dealing 12. I should have discarded this. That's what I should have done. Because he's going to take 24, which doesn't trigger his ability, so I don't actually want to deal any more damage. So I should have pitched this off the juggle. Minor misplay. Hopefully it doesn't cost us. But now we get the... Actually, I guess we don't want open up here. We had too much energy to get the Boots of Quickness charge there, but the Bide is looking really good. Next turn is the very concerning one, because that's when he does his 30 damage hit. At least we have Tower Shield coming up. So I think we're definitely going to Smoke Bomb here. I would kind of like to hold Agility because the Cutting Fan is getting close, but I don't know if it's close enough. Looks like it's just going to be a big splatter. Holding Agility gives us Rage, too. Boots can actually be played for block. I'll hold the Agility. This might be ill-advised. We might take a hit here, but, I mean, this guy's really scary, so the chance to deal enormous damage here is too appealing. Okay. Because we can do the double Agility, we can Leading Edge even, we have the Rage, we're going to definitely trigger Cutting Fan, and we're going to be ending with a Splatter. So I guess that means we don't want Slick Strike. And we're actually going to probably play the sidestep for block here. But the Leading Edge has to come first. Oh, so awkward. So awkward. Okay. Leading Edge, then sidestep for a measly 2 block. Double Agility. If we want to play the Splatter this turn, we can't duck and weave, but it looks like he's just dead, actually. Oh, wow, he's super dead. Man, that was crazy. Didn't even need to worry about that 30 damage turn. Just kill him before he gets there. Forehead. Okay. Choice to make now. How much do I want a Queenstone on my Smoke Bomb? Because if I've decided that that's not the play, then we go, like, up and around. Or we get this upgrade point, right? Like, we just go here. And then to the Lost and Found. I can still have enough souls to buy some stuff at the Soul Collector, even if I buy a Queenstone. I mean, it seems like a pretty important thing for our long-term damage plan. You know, it's guaranteed, right? Soul Collector could have something that saves us for long-term damage, but it could also not, so... I think I am just going to go for the Queenstone here. And we'll see what Kingstone we get as well. Balanced. Okay, yeah. That's not really the one I was hoping for. I was hoping for the one that adds a bunch of hidden blades. Did we get anything else interesting? Double Ghost is kind of fun. We could put that on the Thief's Code and cycle through our deck extremely quickly. Rebound's always strong. What would we even put Rebound on, dude? I don't have a clue. Are we picking something up that would like to have Rebound? Swift Hand? Swift Hand with Rebound? Obviously, you'd have to upgrade it first so that it doesn't expel. Probably not. I don't think Swift Hand is going to be super important for us. Anything sneaky in the backpack that I would want to put one of those stones on? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Let's just go ahead and buy the Queen Stone first. I think we're going to lock this in as part of our long-term plan. The Balance Stone is... Technically, it could be kind of helpful, but Redstone on Splatter has got to be a bigger deal. So that would put Balanced on, like, what, for the throat? Hovering around 20 souls is important too, of course, if we want to get anything at the Soul Collector. So that would mean we don't buy anything else here. Do I think that getting a rare relic is more valuable than the Splitting Pawn? Absolutely. So I guess that makes my decision for me. Thanks for the Queen Stone, but that is all I will be taking from you today. We also can afford an Elite Relic here. We actually have the cash for once. In which point, I guess we're ready for Assassin's Arsenal by now, right? Hello? There we go. That's like literally all of our money, but the only other place to spend money is at the Well of Stars, so I think this is going to be good. If we're generating 4 hidden blades every turn with the Smoke Bomb, the Arsenal is going to go off, like, a lot. So, yeah, there you go. I have, like, all my money. And then in terms of cards, we can get the Spring Forward for free. This is a nice thing to pitch off of our Thief's Code. I don't know if it's going to make it into the deck, but it's literally free, so I'm not going to say no. Alright, quick deck edit time. Redstone in the Splatter. It's going to be a lot of extra damage. Queen Stone in the Smoke Bomb. That is also going to be a lot of extra damage. And, spamming combo in this game is what keeps you bringing back, huh, Bentley? Yeah, I mean, it's super fun. Everybody seems to love Blade Hidden these days, man. He sure went through a transformation. Hidden used to be the weakest class by a pretty significant margin. And the optimal strategy used to just be only to, like, build up your combo and then play balanced cards and just use those and never actually spend your combo on a real card. It's so much more fun now that the right play is often to actually spend your combo, and you have the sort of natural flow to the combat where you have highs and lows as you build and spend your combo. Super fun class. Love Hidden. Okay, so as for the Spring Forward, what would we cut? What would we cut if we wanted to put it in? I don't know. I kind of like most of the cards I have right now. I mean, maybe I can take out the Open Up at this point, but I don't really want to. Elktree, what's up, man? Daughter has been my favorite in the first couple of days. Daughter is, like, really polarizing, I think. You're going to get a lot more people who love her and a lot more people who hate her because she's so unique and strange in her playstyle. Really interesting class. Definitely the most complex. So many mechanics with Daughter. She has cards that say draw, so my favorite. I can get with you on that, man. If there's one thing I love in any card game, whatever it might be, it's drawing cards. And this game's no exception. Divine Shield votes that he loves Daughter more than he hates her. Bentley sticking with the first class for now, until I get the 10 cards. When I move on, it feels like a different game. Yeah, the classes are super different in this game. None of them are really all that much like each other. So it totally will feel very different moving from one to the next. Yeah, discard effects are sick, man. It's really cool getting benefits from discarding stuff. Which is why I'm trying to get this Spring Forward in, but I just can't find the space for it. The Light It Up would be the thing to cut, I guess, and I'm not sold on that, so. Now the question is, do I want something extra? It's really good with Smoke Bomb, but this is like a lot of buffs at this point, you know? Maybe I cut the Open Up for something extra. They're both 2 cost, you know? And on the turn where I open up, if I've already played Smoke Bomb, instead of opening up, I can do something extra first and then play the bleed from Smoke Bomb, and that's gonna be 4 bleed at minimum, which is enough to maximally trigger my clot stuff. Well, not quite, actually, but almost. Valkyrie's least favorite is the Paladin Lady. You mean the Tempest, yeah. She's... if Daughter is your favorite, I can see why Tempest is your least favorite, because they're kind of like polar opposites. Tempest is like the most raw damage, rush you down and just kill you quickly with big numbers class, whereas Daughter is like the most technical. Okay, yeah, we drew the juggle again for the sidestep. That's cool. The Assassin's Arsenal not going to do much against this guy. Capping our rage, what a jerk. I think we're going to play Light It Up on this turn, so let's ditch the Slick Strike. Get this down, Purge. Are we gaining combo? Okay, I think we're going to play this once and use the spell to hit full combo here, and then we're just going to light him up. Now we can purge this, hold the quickness to get to full combo next turn, and generate 50% rage courtesy of the tool case. Should be a very good turn next turn. I mean, it's really only 25% rage because of the ability, but anyway. It's free rage, alright? That's the point. Okay, so this won't actually get us to full, though, because of the Haunted. I definitely did not look at what the Bloated was doing. In which case, I guess we could just play the Bide. Or wait, no, what am I talking about? This of course, this still gets us to full. It's the... the Haunted is turning off the Void Stone, not the ability to gain combo. Doi. Okay, no main Gauche, then. Always opener with Leading Edge here. Quickness gives us most of the block. Parry gets us the rest. These are dealing 16 right now. We got a lot coming in next turn, so we'll probably just hold the Bide. It's unfair to dismiss her, but very small pool of runs to judge, guess. Yeah, I mean, each character has, like, at least 3 or 4 distinct, like, archetypes, I would say, that you can build into. So, if you weren't super huge fan of some of the stuff you got with her on one run, who knows, maybe you'll find something that's more up your alley than next. Okay, so we're always doing this. The question is, are we also doing this? Pretty sure the answer should be yes, so that we can splatter him. And we can't target anybody else, so we might as well just play those, taking up the fan. We're gonna have the Rage again next time with Bide, which also gives us the combo. A lot of buffs in the bottom of the deck. That is a bit unfortunate, not really what I wanted. Bloated's starting to get out of hand. Okay, so... This is very awkward. We don't have any, like, small sources of damage here. We're gonna have to waste, like, the splatter on this guy just to get the kill. I guess it's a little too late for something extra. What we can do is play the sidestep, so... I mean, that's neat, I guess. Agility, not really gonna happen at this point either, I think. So, yeah, let's go sidestep. Bide, or we might wanna... Well, we don't know, we don't have the something extra in play. Oh, it's not a good time, man. It's not a good time. We'll take care of you, at least this means we won't be vulnerable. And then we'll just hold the tower shield to block all this next turn. And here we hope for another drowned instead of another bloated. What do we get? Another drowned. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. What's not pretty good is 42 damage next turn. Jeez, dude. Always playing that, always purging that. I think we just gotta do this, and hope. Some good draws, some not so good draws. Do you think we have to hold the quickness? There's a chance we just kill everything. These guys having the free vuln, it could be a pretty big deal. We do have a health potion, so it's not the end of the world if we take a hit. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Okay, we drew 2 Banes. We have the juggle. So the ideal hit would be Bide, but that's not particularly likely. One way or another, we're always going to juggle. Sidestep first. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. We sidestep first, then we duck and weave to boost our odds of getting the Bide. Get rid of something extra. Juggle pitch the Bane. We got Bide. On the other hand, our Rage is uncapped now, and we're at 100% already. Are we going to be able to just kill everyone? One way or another, the For the Throat is not needed. It's just a question of gaining the energy or not. As is, these are dealing 6 damage right now. We need combo. The decision-making process here is getting very challenging. I don't think we're ever triggering the cutting fan, right? Because even if we were to play all 5 of these, we can generate 1 more here. That's 6. It gets us up to 10. Not enough. So if we're not triggering cutting fan, and this guy's not vulnerable... Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of 1 hidden blade here. And we're purging that. And then what we want to do is go purge this, play this once, purge it once, play the Bide. Okay, I think that was optimal block. I think. Now we can easily pick off you 2, and then we'll get you next turn. Okay. I think that was the ideal play there. And now we just have outrageous amounts of damage. So we just want to not trigger the cutting fan if possible, which is possible. Oh, man, that was a tricky turn. That was a very tricky turn. So we just picked up a Swift Hand. I don't know if we're going to play this at all. Fetching Swift cards is okay. I mean, I guess having on-demand splatter is pretty nice. It's probably worth it. Also being able to get the For the Throat, actually, to ensure we have bleed if we need it, since we have a Swift one now. Okay, yeah. I've convinced myself. We should upgrade the Swift Hand. And what does it go in instead of? That I don't know. Maybe light it up. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of the light it up. And we'll grab ourselves a rare relic here. Ooh, Execution Order, huh? Also, Thorny Bramble. I said we wanted a source of vulnerable. That's an option. Execution Order's so good, though. This is another source of vulnerable, right? It's less immediate, but this has just got to be the stronger relic overall. It costs literally all of our souls, but I think it's well worth it. I'm gonna go for it. So at this point, we've got Rage, we've got Vulnerable, we've got lots of Hidden Blade generation. With good draw orders, I think we should be crushing the coming fights. Okay. Blackjack is interesting. That being said, I think the Eldritch Blessing is the way to go. When we're generating 4 free Hidden Blades per turn, once the Smoke Bomb is up, then we'll be able to tick up the Blessing easily by playing free cards, and then switch over to playing something that normally costs energy when it's charged up and ready to go. And we have been having some minor energy issues. None of the stuff we have here really gives us energy. Technically, the tool case can give us energy if we hold a buff, but we mostly just want to play those immediately. And the Boots of Quickness can kind of generate energy by discarding the volatile sidestep to Thieves' Code. But yeah, I mean, Eldritch Blessing's got to be the pick. Oh no, it's the Dolus! Oh, Dolus. Dolus, why must you do this to me? Why must you exist? So brutal for Hidden Blade builds. At the very least, it should be easy to get the smoke bomb down, probably, right, guys? Oh. Okay, we could leading edge here, but there's really not much point, honestly, even if the blades that come in are cheap. I think what we're actually going to do here is juggle away the sidestep. We did get a free hidden blade. It's kind of interesting. So, purge some stuff down, play some stuff. We're definitely holding this. Okay, the execution order should be really big here, though. Getting weak on her is going to matter a lot. Now the agility's actually free. Neato. Don't care about the swift hand. We are taking a chunk here. What do I not want? Parry? Slick strike? I don't know. Let's dump the parry. Yeah, this sucks. If nothing else, we've got a health potion. I want to pay 1 to get 1 combo. Actually, yes. Alright. 21 damage down the drain. Okay, we can get rid of the expensive stuff here at least. Bide came in free. That's pretty awesome. We did draw for the throat and slick strike, and we can rebuild combo. Okay, yeah, so here's how we're going to do it. I think we go ahead and purge this parry and then start with a sidestep since it came in free. Then we go for the throat, bide, get back combo. We can purge the tower shield, play this quickness. Hope we get lucky. Okay, a decent number of free hidden blades here. And then we slick strike. This will put her below the execution order threshold. At this point, we definitely hold the quickness. It'll get us back to full combo next turn for splatter. And it gives us rage. Oh, okay, we had one really bad turn there, but I think that's going to be the end of it. Oh my god. The confusion. I mean, this is a lot of damage already, and if we can generate another hidden blade, then we'll get more. So yeah, let's just use the spell. More rage. I sort of want to hold this. Swift Hand is 1 mana for 1 combo, and that honestly might just be the best we can do right now. So sure, let's get that. We need 4 for the Slick Strike. Or the Splatter, rather. We want a Splatter. Are we already, we're already there. Okay. One really bad turn. But that doesn't kill the run. We're still hanging in there. We'll heal for most all of this if we can just survive through the boss. Always such a rough matchup, that one. I'm wondering if I should just rig the something extra. I honestly think I should. I think we're at the point where this is pretty important. Turn 1, always just going to be play both buffs. First time in a while when we've drawn the sidestep without the ability to use it for something by discarding it. But it's not completely useless, because when we play it, it ticks up the Eldritch Blessing. So it's like 1/7 of an energy. That might not sound great, but it's better than nothing. Definitely want to hold the bide here. How many turns have we actually not held any cards? I feel like it hasn't been that many, man. Tool case. Putting in a lot of work. Okay, a lot of damage coming our way. Swift Hand would be able to get a splatter. might actually be pretty important. Let's pitch the juggle. And start with Bide. Then we'll just go for the throat. Being very careful about our sequencing here. Swift Hand for Slick Strike now. Up to 3 combo. And this is going to give us all the block we need now. I think we'll do this too. For some more damage. Okay, not a bad turn, not a bad turn. Execution Order kicks in, gives us a bit of weakness. Still really just hoping for Tower Shield here. There it is, thank the Lord. So we don't need 2 parries. In fact, we don't need any parries. We're always playing this. That's just all there is to it. 35 next turn. I should probably just be establishing my Smoke Bomb. We'll hold it, we'll gain the energy. The Knight wastes his turn taunting here and then dies to the Hidden Blade that we're going to be generating this turn, courtesy of something. Okay, so we're definitely going to be using the health potion here. Don't think we want Leading Edge. Duck can send... I guess Juggle. We have to get this down. You're going to be dying to a splatter, so it doesn't really matter what we do with this. Yeah, okay. We don't have to use the potion yet, but, I mean, it's getting pretty close. And we might want to have our belt available for something else versus the coming boss fight. Alright, so here the block should be handled, so we don't need that. Get the rest of the combo here for the throat. And then we can go for the throat on you, double agility. I guess I ordered that slightly wrong, but it really does not matter. Because you're dead now, and the rest of the damage can just go on you. There we go. Yeah, once you take out either the assassin or the knight, this fight's not so bad. Okay. Upgrade point. I mean, I really don't want the something extra to cost more. I think it's going to be perfectly adequate for the job that we have it for. Just 1 bleed per. So, in that case, I'm probably just looking for a good defensive upgrade. Maybe it's finally time to go ahead and get the Surefoot in, huh? This is basically better than a parry most of the time, or realistically, actually, now that we have the Execution Order getting us weakened, we probably replace the Hemolysis. Let's do that. Also, the Blue Void Stone is okay in it. It's another thing that's good to use with the Eldritch Blessing as well. Spam out cards. Okay, so... I think I can get by with just a health potion in the belt here. Right? Yeah, okay. Let's see what they've got for us. It's the Blood Hive, and we did not get a Scarab. That is good. I like it when there's no Scarab. What can we afford to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I hold the splatter? Probably not. It's probably better to try and deal enough to get him underneath the threshold for Execution Order first, and then splatter him on the next go-round. That's probably better. I mean, the leading edge is pretty good, though. It's gonna get stuff going. Okay, yeah, let's do leading edge. Then let's go ahead and play this to tick up the Eldritch Blessing. Now we can play something extra. Then we'll purge the splatter. Play the agilities for free. Play the Thief's Code. And this is going to trigger Cutting Fan. So let's go ahead and generate another Hidden Blade here, so that we get the Rage and the combo. And now we'll just stack a little bit of bleed on you, and whittle you down, getting you closer to the threshold for Execution Order. Okay, okay. That was a pretty good turn one. Very low on energy now. At least we're getting our free sidestep. Okay, and here's the smoke bomb. So if we play this for 6, the main gouge gets us the block we need. We can also purge this too, of course. I don't really think we even want to juggle, so let's just do it this way. 21 next turn. Holding this seems good. I want the Rage. "57 Fortitude kind of sucks, and he's not quite vulnerable from the Execution Order. We can use the Swift Hand here for good stuff. We don't need Bide, so let's ditch that. Go ahead and double Surefoot. That's quite a bit of Rage. Play this while it's free. And how do we want to do this? This is going to get us to 9 on the Cutting Fan, which means it's not going to trigger this turn. Let's just get the splatter. This is definitely still worth it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's worth it, alright. I didn't think it was quite gonna kill yet, but we got there. And we get the new spell, Swarm. That's actually a pretty good one. As for what we want here... Thanks, Divine Shield. Upgrade points, booster pack, or 25 max health, huh? Where would we put our upgrade points? I mean, Leading Edge is decent, extra Hidden Blade. Juggle is decent, helps us deal with garbage cards versus the Void. I mean, I don't think I need another rare. It's space in the deck is pretty tight, and I like what we have. I think it's enough. So let's just take upgrade points. Yeah. We're just gonna rock with these, and what is the best upgrade to get here? It probably should just be Juggle and Leading Edge. Yeah, let's do that. Juggle to help deal with garbage card, Leading Edge for extra damage and, more importantly, an extra Hidden Blade. Release our souls. Now we gotta figure out who we're fighting and what blessings we want. So... this is kind of not very useful. Things should be in Execution Order range pretty quickly. 40% damage on Void Touched is a great one. I would love to have that. Extra draw and the stealth. Okay, so I think we want stealth, and I think we want 40% damage. And then as for who we fight after that, it's probably got to be the Obsidian Golem, because you can't spam Hidden Blades very well against the Star Council, because they prevent themselves from being targeted by more than 2 attacks in a turn. So we're getting the Blessing of Stealth. That means that our Stealth Potion should be used against one of these guys. I think we want to brew up the Exploding Bottle here. Yeah, okay. Versus the actual Void, we're going to brew up energy. And, I mean, I don't know if we'll have anything in the belt. We could put the Potion of Stealth there. I think we can handle these guys, though. Questioning if I should put my spell on From Dust for 14 damage. Elkry says, how does the armor potion work with Frenzy? It doesn't appear to trigger on each hit, but it gives more than a single attack worth if brewed. So, you're talking about Iron Skin Potion, yeah? Let's pull that up in the compendium real quick. This guy, yeah? Iron Skin Potion. So the brew effect says each time you are attacked by an enemy, delay block 4, right? So, if I'm not mistaken, it does just mean that for each enemy who has an attack action go off, you get the 4 delay block. I don't recall it working in any way other than that. You're saying that you got more than 4 delay block per attack when you used it, Elkry? This isn't one that I brew particularly often, but I don't remember it doing anything different from that. I know there's been a little bit of weirdness before in terms of what counts as an attack action. Like, for example, on the Void fight, sometimes he has turns, but it'll say, like, buff yourself and then attack. And that used to not count as an attack action. I believe it does now. I brewed against the spiders because I thought it worked with Frenzy. Yeah, no, it does not work with Frenzy. Basically, it's for each instance of an enemy putting threat onto the stack. That's more or less what counts as an attack. If it worked with Frenzy, that would be amazing against the spiders. But no, your best bet against these guys, unfortunately, is just Exploding Bottle. It gave you 20 or so block, huh? That's definitely weird. Are you sure there wasn't some other sort of, like, artifact or something also giving you delay block? That would be my first assumption. It's often easy to forget about some random effect you have that's giving you delay block, like a bead or something, right? Yeah, beads are often the culprit. You kind of forget that you have these because they're so minor. But I don't think that potion's bugged in any way, so. Alright, let's take these guys on. Oh, but I should probably take out the something extra. I don't think we need this against these guys. So let's just take that out real quick and throw in some other attack that we can just toss out. Sure, we'll put the Spring Forward in for that. Try to remember to swap that back out before we move on to the next fight. Okay, this is not a good turn 1 at all. This is a horrible turn 1. Okay, we want to set up a big cutting fan. We want to set up the Assassin's Arsenal. We probably want Rage off the tool case. How do we do this, dude? How do we do this? Let's play you, Purge. When you target these guys, they lose 1 Frenzy, so hitting one of these guys is like delay block 6. Plus it actually puts the bleed on them, of course. Actually dealing 4 damage to one of them would get the weaken up as well, so I'm going to use my spell to hit one of them. So that's like 6 delay block, and he's weak now. But at this point, I don't want to play the For the Throat, because that'll waste my Cutting Fan, unless I just decide that it's fine to just go off on this turn with Cutting Fan. Jeez, man. I really do think it's going to make more sense to try and actually just kill them all next turn, right? Probably. Probably. In which case, we just want to play this for Eldritch Blessing. Play Duck and Weave to dump something we don't want, like a parry. And then hold this for 50% rage. A little bit scary. We're never dead here, courtesy of our health potion, but we sure don't want to eat all this damage. Okay, this is a massive draw. This hand is really, really good. So let's go Leading Edge on you. We probably don't even need the combo at this point. Yeah, I think we're just good. But just in case, grab that. And Play this while the Eldritch Blessing is making it free. Okay. Okay, we drew an amazing hand and we got out of here. Always so terrifying fighting the spiders. I sure do hate those guys, man. Whew, okay, okay. Time to fight the Queen of Ages, then. So this would be a pretty good one to brew up the Potion of Stealth for. I should probably just do that. Because the Weavers have that remove debuffs thing they can do on the Queen of Ages, which is really annoying if I trigger the Execution Order on her. And then they just cleanse off all of that vulnerable and weak. That's going to suck a lot. If I go stealth and I pop off on turn 1 and put her below the threshold, then they won't be able to change their action that they start on, and they'll never start on the cleanse debuffs action, so I'll have one guaranteed free turn of debuffs if that works out. I think I should do it. I think it's smart. This could be a bad fight. Things could go pretty poorly here. So stealth up. Definitely juggle here. Okay, we didn't really see anything that we wanted. Let's just ditch the Hidden Blade here then for energy purposes. Might as well gain some combo here. Doesn't really matter what we grab, because I don't think I actually want to spend the combo. Okay, yeah, this definitely could have gone better. Definitely could have gone better. Maybe I want to use this spell here, actually, and I do splatter her, huh? No, that's dumb. That's dumb. We're gonna hold the agility for rage generation and full combo. Dang, dude. We did not get the real splatter or the leading edge or even the for the throat. Oh, and this one actually did start with the purge debuffs. I didn't think they did that. I wonder if that's because it thinks that the execution order thing is a debuff. Which it's not. Huh, that's interesting. Because this didn't used to exist, actually. Pre 1.0. Interesting. Anyway, let's see. So it's just going to be a Slick Strike, right? We don't want to deal enough damage to put her under the threshold to get that purged off. So we'll just do it like this. Get down the Slick Strike. Kind of want to hold the Tower Shield, in which case I guess I'll just play all this stuff for going back up to 3 combo, and we'll pass on that. 3 out of 7 is an efficient number. So we're going to have full combo, all the block we need, free rage. No one's purging debuff, so we're kind of got free reign to go off here. So Tower Shield, Surefoot for block, I guess. Although, honestly, I should probably purge both of these and play Smoke Bomb and then Splatter. It seems smart. 2 damage, I think, will be worth it. Right? Well, actually, here's what I can do. I can play the Quickness once and then purge it, and then purge the Surefoot. Now we can get both of them down. So she's very close to the threshold now. Smoke Bomb's up and ready. Poison stacking up. I'm really glad I used the Stealth Potion in this fight. Things are getting a little dicey. Okay, so massive Hidden Blade stack. We got combo gain. We've got the Swift Hand to get ourselves a splatter. Oh my, I forgot to put the something extra back in. I was wondering what happened to that. Dang it, dude. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it. Okay. What are we doing for block here? What are we doing for block? I would have killed for a Dueling Buckler in this run. Okay. I think we're ditching Swift Hand. And I don't think the leading edge thing is going to happen either, just given the situation here with the debuff purge is happening. So let's go this. Try and get block. So this is the purple one, so we'll get rid of the Haunted on this. Then the Yellowstone goes off. and we'll take 3. That's not bad. We can put her down to 1 above the trigger here, so that's good. Oh, okay. So if we deal too much damage to these guys, their ability will trigger because they'll have weaken vuln, they'll give me poison. Currently, 25 times 4 means I could just kill one of them, which would reduce my poison, actually. So maybe I'll just do that, huh? Yeah, let's just do that. No point in putting the bleed on her because it's just getting purged off. Whoops! I was just trying to demonstrate there with the hover. I was not actually trying to apply it. Oh well, it's fine. I'll hit you. It actually made me vulnerable, so I took 2 extra damage. Whoops. Not that it really matters because we got that health potion here that we're going to crack at the end of the fight. This hand's terrible. Definitely purge both of these. I'm thinking I will hold the bide. Will you stop? Okay, whatever. It's finally time to get the execution order going here. We need some combo, so let's get some combo. Let's also generate a hidden blade. We'll play this, I think, right? No, you know what? It makes more sense to purge it. We'll purge it. We kind of waste the Eldritch Blessing, but that's fine. Getting the weak on here is big. Okay. I think we're gonna get on out of here with the rest of our health intact. Now that she's vulnerable, sure does have a lot of fortitude, though. And no bleed for the Slick Strike. Ooh, Splatter is actually not particularly good with no bleed, so yeah, never mind my ooh. Let's just dump the Juggle. Just grab the block we can here. Okay, Cutting Fan is going to go off. Not anything to do about this Haunted. We'll just go up to 5 combo. And I guess we'll just use Blessing to play this stuff. Or is she just dead? She's got to be dead now. Okay. So we lost like maybe 3 to 5 health there because we forgot to put the something extra back in. That probably would have saved us that amount. Now we gotta fight the Obsidian Golem. This guy is a rude dude. Gotta save the energy potion for the Void, I think, though, so... Yeah, and I don't think we want to change our spell. Trigger +1 doesn't really do as much as you'd hope it would when the best cards in your deck are already working based off multiple triggers. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. This would have also been a pretty good fight to have stealth against. I mean, look at this, 38 damage immediately. It's extremely disrespectful. Thinking we just hold the quickness here. It's reasonable block. We've got some very good draws. Health potions there if need be. Okay, this is not what I was hoping for. Definitely not what I was hoping for. Let's actually use this. Yeah, let's use this spell for extra combo here because that'll make our quicknesses block more. That's gonna be the plan. We're not gonna do leading edge things, I don't think. So we'll just go with agility because now we're up to 4 out of 5 combo, so the quickness is actually blocked for a lot at this point. Yeah, okay. Taking 10 here is okay. Smoke bomb's down. This is a little bit rough, man. Thank God we're gonna have stealth versus the Void. That's all I can say. At this point, there's also no reason not to just use the health potion. So I guess I'll just do that on this turn since I often forget to use this. What do we discard? Probably just a Hidden Blade. Crack the potion. terms of block, I don't think we need the Swift Hand here. Let's purge that. We're going to play this twice. That's 10, 18, 4, 5, 6. Eldritch Blessing stuff. Okay. So I think we'll just sidestep now. Right? We're not going to... Actually, we're not going to splatter this turn. Definitely not going to splatter this turn. Which also means that we can purge one pair, because we don't have the energy to play everything else. So 10 from there, 10 from there, 8 from here. We'll dump the juggle. And then we can play this for 5. Okay. 3 damage taken. That's not that bad. We just need most of our health going into the void, I think. Lots of block this turn. Cutting Fan is taking up there. We're going to have full energy. Okay, this looks like a good turn. This looks like a very good turn. I think I'm going to dump the buy, and we'll just go Tower Shield. Play the Agility now, so we can get the freebie from the Blessing. Agility. Lots of bleed on you. Purge this. Get the block and most of the damage, and we're in the clear. Oh, man. That was not very fun, but we should be good to go now. With the Cutting Fan up. Okay, yeah, so... This has just got to be an all-damage turn. Gotta be an all-damage turn. So we open with the Leading Edge. Swift Hand for Splatter, because he's going to get bleed. Combo gain. Combo gain. Let's start going off here. Okay, and we don't want to kill him. We want to tick up the Cutting Fan as much as possible. So we'll attack the other guys a lot. Actually killing an arm. When was the last time you saw me do that? And yeah. There. Okay, we got the Cutting Fan all the way up to 11. We also got our Bluestone, so that's cool. We will throw that on the Surefoot, and it will help us deal with some of the garbage cards that may or may not be added into our deck during the Void fight. Energy Pot brewed up. +1 per turn is going to help an awful lot. And let's get into it. The Void Touch are going to start with Vulnerable and Weaken because they take 40% damage from our Blessing. So that's huge. Alright, thanks for the good luck, Divine Shield. We might need it. So, this is massive. We drew Smoke Bomb on the freebie turn. That is pretty much the best luck we could have asked for. I almost want to hold the Quickness to make sure I have enough combo next turn. To just start going in right away. And it gives us Rage, too, so I think I will. I think I will. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a big turn. This is going to be a real big turn. Definitely ditch the sidestep. We have no use for that. Definitely purge the Tower Shield. Let's max out our combo using the Eldritch Blessing wisely here. And yeah, we can do this. Cutting Fan is going to be going off. We've got 100% Rage, 54 damage on each of the Void Touched. That's pretty big. Go after you to stop the garbage. Oh, you know what? I should have used the spell for the Assassin's Arsenal. That's okay. We'll save that thing for the next turn, then. Do we want to use anything else with the Blessing right now? The answer is no. Yeah, we'll just spend this to kill you. Going fast. We could put 6 bleed on you. I mean, I think we should, actually. I really think we should. Okay, so that was a really, really good opening 2 turns there. Now it's just going to be all about a damage race. Our defenses do not really scale up in any meaningful way. It's purely an issue of how much damage we can dish out. And I think the answer to how much damage we can dish out is going to be an awful lot. Swift Hand here will get us
the extra combo we need. What do we actually want to grab with it? I honestly have no idea. I don't know which one of these we want. And in all likelihood, it doesn't matter because we're not going to play it. I guess I'll take the Slick Strike. Generate the Hidden Blade there. We're going to get Cutting Fan proc. There it goes. Rushing him down here. The splatter deals a pretty good amount. Gonna be able to get the combo back up next turn. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I mean, I could hold this, but I want to draw back around to my actual good damage dealers. And we wouldn't have much to do with the 50% rage anyway on this coming turn. Okay, Execution Order is on. We want this turn to be big because he ticks down debuffs really fast, right? He's just got 2 stacks of Own left already, as you can see. Let's pitch the parry.